Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, I'm up here with Vinny, and we arrived around 9 o'clock Friday night. Tomorrow, we're going to work. We got to get that area for the shed prepped, ready. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, but we're going to go over there, work on it, try to clear more of the land, move the rocks around and stuff like that to get it ready. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, folks, so it is Saturday morning. Someone already got the chainsaw going, if you can hear it. We're a little bit behind, but it's early. It's only like, I don't know, 8:30. We're looking to see what our attack of plan is for today. I want to try to cut those tree stumps way down. Got the one over here that's sticking out. Remember, this is the footprint where I want to put the shed. I think I'm going with 16 by 20, go big or go home, but you know, I have a couple weeks I can't come up, and there's a lot of moving parts, and I got to get moving because it is, you know, September. So I think it would take me two weekends to get it all dried in, but we'll see what happens, God willing. But you know, these stumps, especially these 2, 3, and the one there, that little one, need to be gone or under the ground. I got to cut them real low. And today I'll pull out probably the pickaxe and see how these roots look and put some time in and try to dig them out. And I'll probably spark up a fire over here, try to burn up the rest of this pine, clean the shooting range. I want to test out my new target. Well, I'll show you that in a little bit, but for now I also want to stack the firewood shed with that wood. I want to put it on the bottom because it's not as seasoned as I would like to burn in the cabin. Some of it is, but down, we're also going to attack this down here. Let's take a walk down Justice's path real quick, and I'll show you where the firewood's coming from this year. So if you walk down here, earlier in the year, this tree fell. So this tree fell earlier in the year, and it got hung up. Or it could have fell last year, but it got hung up in the tree line here, and it was just a widowmaker hung up in the trees. And last weekend while we were here, Jennifer heard it fall, and I came out looking around to see what could have fell, and I found this. Now I hit it with the rolling weed whacker, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but that thing destroys everything. As you can see, this was all ferns, up to about 2-foot ferns. Nothing's left of them. They're all gone. There were ferns like over there, like see just the whole clump of ferns, or over there, and weeds, and it's all gone. It demolishes them, and then they just whittle away and die. So I'm pretty sure I could get a pretty good amount of wood from this thing. I don't know if I'm going to cut it all up. There's another one there. I think these are the same tree. They came off together. And cut up a bunch of it, bring it over, split it, and we'll be good for the winter, because this thing is seasoned. It's been down for quite some time. Dead. D-E-A-D. Dead. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in the forest here. A lot of trees hung up, and like, look at this one. This is standing dead here. That'd be great firewood. Knock that down. But yeah, that's where we're at. And so we got to do all those little things, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm sure I'll be complaining about my back soon. And I lost Vinny again. Oh, there he is. But it is nice. It's nice. I can't wait to just go take a hike in the morning. It's getting to the point that everything's going to start dying off in the forest, that you can see the forest floor, and you could walk around, not get soaking wet or wondering what surprises lie here in the forest. All right, let me get to it. see what we can get done today. All right, folks, so Vinny and I started working. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. We are trying to dig out these two very old dead stumps. One came right out. This one, I got the pickaxe going around trying to get it out. It's not coming. These will not be as easy, of course, any of these fresh cut ones, but we want to get down there a little bit. Might have to bring in some dirt. I don't know. We'll see how far we get today, and then also burn the rest of that pine that I had over there, because I just had too much of it. Right now it's kind of damp, so it's probably a good time to burn. Supposed to be cloudy all day. I already got the sweatshirt off because I'm already sweating, swinging that stupid pickaxe. And it's always difficult to breathe up here lately. I don't know if it's the change of weather or something. My nose is always running. All right, let me get to it. All right, folks, I don't know if you watched all that or how much I put on, but this is a ball buster. I ain't gonna lie. Have you ever dug out a tree before, a stump from a freshly cut tree? It's all types of a pain in the ass. Those things could be connected like you wouldn't believe. Me and Vinny took out the two here that have been dead for quite some time, and we had them up and out of there in probably like 20 minutes. Then we got to the freshly cut one. It's not a big tree, and it was held in, but if you want to take a look, 1, 2, 3 had a like 3 root system there, pretty decent sized roots, and the roots are connected underneath. And as you can see, there was a couple big ones under, so we had to dig it out under. Now, that being said, it looks like I'm definitely gonna have to bring in a little dirt to fill this area in, flatten it out a little bit. Not sure who, how, where, when I'm gonna do that, or if I'm gonna just try to find a spot on the property and just dig some wheelbarrows and come dump. That may actually work, but more backbreaking work. Now, moving on, we have a small little stump right there. That'll probably be like 10 minutes to dig out. We got this one that's in the way, and then we're moving on to this giant one. Now, this one here is probably going to be a huge pain in the ass. We'll just see what happens. We may light that one on fire, I don't know, but we want to cut it shorter regardless and try to expose some of the roots. The other two, I would like to get rid of them. This is on a mound of roots. It's gonna be tough. I gotta see how we can try to get that out of there without renting some heavy machinery. But at this time we got the big key one's out of the way. This one's in the way of the build, and unless I move it over a little bit, but then the shed was going to be, the back of the shed will be like right up against, you know, where I want to bring in a stump grinder someday or whatever. So I like to get rid of them before we build. We'll see what happens. How we're leveling this, I don't know. Everything's crunch time. I hope we get to it all. We might just build it up on the patio bricks, or, you know, lift it up off the ground with bricks or some type of footings, because I don't know. We're just going day by day and trying to figure it out. During the week, I'm trying to put together the construction list of what I have to buy to build the shed, and trying to figure out time and when we could try to get it all done, and if we get it done. Main thing is to floor, and then the next step, the next time I build, would be the walls and the roof, and put cold weather winter shielding on the rooftop. And then I know at least it's dried in. So we're talking about probably 2 weekends or a weekend build to that point. If we get to that point, it doesn't matter if it snows or anything. Nothing's going to be wrong with the build. Everything will be fine. Yeah, so let me stop yapping as I always do. I really don't feel like kicking off another one yet. My elbows are destroyed. I'm going to be hurting tonight. A lot of work. My brim of my hat is just dripping yellow sweat, because that's my work hat, and there's a lot of nastiness in that hat, and every time I bend over, I'm getting a drippage. So I need to take a little quick break, and then back to you know, slamming the shovels and the picks and everything into the ground again to see where we get to. The pine is finally going up. We're burning pretty good. It's a little windy, so we gotta be careful. And but yeah, as you can see, we're burning. So let me get back at this, see how much further we're doing with these stumps, and then from there we'll see what else we could get into. All right, we're off to the store to get a bolt, or the nuts didn't fit on the bolts I bought for this thing because we lost it in shipping. The box open, must have lost the hardware. So going to town because the nuts that I did buy don't fit on the bolts. Don't ask me why. They're M10, 60 millimeter. I don't know. What a pain in the ass trying to get the hardware. Got the hardware. Doesn't work. So now we got to drive all the way in town. We're packed up for the day of work. My back, everything's killing me. Arthritis in my fingers hurting. You name it. We cleaned everything up. And I did chop up some of the down tree that was on the path. And yeah, I'm done. My back is done. Throwing around that bar will kick your ass. But we got 4 stumps up. We cut the other ones low. We tried to burn them, didn't work. So I think we will be seeing a stump grinder in our near future. But let me get my ass into town so I could come back and hopefully do a little pew-pewing if my hands actually will work. Oh.
A few hours later.
Well. It's been a long morning. I think I don't know if I recapped this already. I think that died on me. So basically, Ben and I dug out some stumps, the big ones that were right here. We started to dig this one out. This is small, but it is in there good. And here's the big ones. And you can see I cut it as low as I could go. And it is not. I tried to burn this one. There's just a piece of wood on top. I drilled holes in it because I seen on the internet people doing it, but they got to get this chemical and pour it in, wait 2 weeks, and you can burn it. If you could get underneath it, I'm sure you could burn it up. I didn't even try. Didn't even attempt it. But I did go down Justice's Trail, and I did cut up a lot of that tree. It is pretty dry wood. What I did as well is I was watching their video, and someone recommended getting one of these moisture testers. It has like 2 prongs at the end. You could poke it in the wood. It'll tell you how seasoned the wood is, because this guy was buying seasoned wood, and when he was getting it home, it wasn't burning too well in his stove. And then he found out there's a lot of moisture. It wasn't seasoned as the guy selling it. He said it was seasoned for like a year. There was no way. So I bought one they range anywhere from $11 to $60, probably because of brand names and stuff like that. So I got it like in the middle $30 one, and I haven't tried it yet. Got to put the little prongs on, but I will be giving it a whirl, maybe in this video. But we're excited because Jennifer got me this for my birthday. My birthday's coming up, and I want to give it a try. The box was damaged and UPS taped it. I think we talked about that in our video, and all the hardware to mount the legs on was missing. So I scrambled. I went to Lowe's, went to Home Depot. No one had the hardware, the bolts and the nuts that I needed to mount those legs. They had spots for them in the little cabinets, but they were all sold out everywhere I went. So last minute, I got overnight delivery from Amazon. I got the bolts I needed, but guess what? The nuts did not fit on the bolts when I got here. So I tried to force them on, didn't work. So Vin and I just ran into town. We cleaned up before, now we're back. We assembled the dueling target, and now we're gonna do a little shooting. We'll probably put some steel over here as well, and we'll give it a try, see how it is. Let's go practice first one. All right, I'm gonna try the dueling tree. So hopefully I won't miss. Usually I should try the bigger targets, warm up, but I went to try it. Here we go. This is weird because now this is in the way. Oh, that's probably what you gotta do is it's uneven. They'll fall back onto the other side. Oh yeah, that's fun. That's going to be fun. I should have brought my bigger magazines. Need some practice. Don't rush the shot. Rush the shot, you miss like I did. Absolutely, every single time. But looks good, looks good. Everything's a little high, it looks like. All right, folks, here we go. Let's duel. All right, ready? I'm right, he's left. Fire! That was fun. That was fun. That's what it's all about, folks. So shooting at 6-inch targets this far away really helps you tighten up your shooting abilities. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I have optics on my gun, I ain't gonna lie, so that could help me out a little bit. I do need to adjust them a little bit, but still, it's all the same. It's all the same. But yeah, fun. Thank you, Jennifer. Let me shoot one of your guns. This is the M&P 2.0, 9mm. This is Vinny's weapon. He loves Smith & Wesson. Doesn't like the Glock. I'm a Glock guy. And I'll ask him to shoot it because I don't have fixed sights and haven't shot fixed sights in a while. So I want to see if I could hit the dueling tree with just fixed sights. I could tell right away. You didn't put this tape on, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got killer grip on this thing. This thing's nice. I don't know. I have a couple Smith & Wessons, but I never had. All right, let's see what I could do. Are these the sights that we had put on?
No, that was the other one.
That's the other guy? All right, let's see. What's wrong with these sights, man? No. Wait, hang on. Oh, trigger. Trigger discipline. Oh, jumped it. Oh, that should have went. Oh, that was fun. I definitely got to like get used to the trigger. Get used to mainly the trigger. I'm gonna shoot it again. All right, folks, it is Sunday morning. You know what that means. We're packing up. We already ate, had 2 cups of coffee, and now I'm securing the cabin. Let's go take a look at the EcoFlows. Yesterday, I caught 2 mice in there. I haven't caught mice in like, I don't know, 3 weeks. All of a sudden, I came here. Friday night, there was no mice. Saturday morning, I had 2 on the same mouse trap. So let's take a look, see if I got any new ones. I bought this little thing here, this little light. It was like $30 at Home Depot. I think it was Home Depot. Could have been Lowe's, this Cobalt. And in the electrical aisle, they had them on clearance for like $4. I bought 3 of them. So, looks like the mouse pads, no one's stuck in them today. So the mice are a pain. I don't know where they're coming in. Jen says they're probably, well, they're definitely, I see something here. You see up here? That shouldn't be there. So Jen's saying they're coming in the eaves up there. So what I'm gonna have to do, I don't know when, but soon, I'm gonna have to get up there, dig all that out, throw it away. I think I'm gonna take down all the insulation. I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put foam in instead of the fiberglass, because it looks like they're just hiding behind the fiberglass, making a little nest or something. I don't see any activity besides the 2 mice I found yesterday, but there's no longer any mouse crap that I could see. I used to open the door and I see them sticking their heads out and running around. I don't see any of that anymore. So I thought I closed up some spots, but I guess there's still some spots open. But we'll keep dealing with it until I get that all sealed up 100%. And I'll have to come up here, pull all that insulation down. It pisses me off because, you know, that probably cost me $60 to insulate it, and it just smells in there. That's why I can't wait to get the shed up. Hopefully I'm able to lock the shed down tight, don't get mice in there. But the shed, I wouldn't mind as much as this because I have my electrical equipment in there. I don't need them biting on any cords. So it's a wrap here at the cabin. We did some work, and me and Vinny's heading back for the drive home, and we'll be back up probably in another 2 weeks. I have to work next weekend, so I can't come up, but you know, that's how I make it all happen. You have to actually go to a real job. All right, everyone, so that's a wrap on this one. Do me a favor, you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up above, and give me that thumbs up. The thumbs up really helps the algorithm and get some traction to the videos. I'm trying to get that 4,000 subscribers. Everyone, this was a quick one. Me and Vinny's heading back to Connecticut. So I'll see you in probably a couple weeks because I won't be coming up next week. I have to work. So that being said, everyone have a great rest of their day. Thanks for watching once again, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. There we go. That was pretty good.